One of the hardest things like boot camp, that sucked.
Boot camp?
Yeah.
Were you in the military?
Yeah, I was in the military.
Whoa, which branch?
We're gonna leave that out
Okay.
just for like
Okay.
just
Why did you do it?
Basically you just towards the end of high school and I was just like, alright, I'm not fully sure what I want to do. Part of me was like I'm gonna go to school, but at the same time like I don't know what I wanted to do, so I want to go straight to school and just be taking a bunch of classes I have no idea what for.
Right, like us.
How long was the tour?
Or
whatever.
I was in for 6 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so basically what happened was I met some friends who were in there, so I started talking to recruiters. I started going to like their functions they have, like basically just train. It's basically exercising before you go. And I was like, alright, my parents were like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, as I'm still learning more, and like he was getting closer and closer. I'm like, alright. At the end of the day, you're gonna become an adult soon, so if you really want to do this, you can do this. We're pushing against this. Are you sure you still want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Because also just the title and just it also helped me open some doors in the future. So it gives you more discipline and you're just more ready for other stuff in life. So like I'm gonna do this. So the day comes, like alright, tomorrow we're leaving for boot camp. It was me and my 5 friends. I'm like, hey, let's do this. They get to all the houses. Okay, you ready? Let's go. We get to this one dude's house, pick him up. Like, hey man, I'm ready to go. He opens up. We open up the door. He's in his PJs. The recruiter's just looking at him, just like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm not gonna go. And we're all in the car just like, dude, we're leaving, like, tonight, we're going tomorrow. And he's just like, am I going?
So he was like, I'm out.
And it wasn't like, oh, this guy who didn't go, he had like, he had a really good family, they're making great money, they're just like, he said, it was like, he was pretty poor actually. His family like had like, it was like a 2-bedroom house with like 6 people, a bunch of kids. It was a bad situation. Like, he was also like kind of like the ghetto side, so it's just, it would have really helped him. So I'm straight and narrow, and he just wasn't. I don't know what he's doing now today. I have no idea, but most likely probably not good. So like we're all right, whatever, let's go. And then I go to boot camp and just from there it's kind of a culture shock. You go from like hanging out with your friends, chilling to like before this I had a fro to them shaving that off, and then you're just like wow, they're just yelling at me 24/7. That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, did you go overseas or over here?
Nothing really crazy. Like I went to like Canada, I went to Korea. They freaking
Nothing really crazy, just Canada and Korea.
Crazy. I mean, I wasn't.
That is pretty crazy to us normal.
I mean, luckily I never had to go to Afghanistan or freaking another base. I could have gone just chilling for a bit. It was like 29 pounds, which is a really terrible base. I never had to go there. I had some friends that had to go there because it's like in the artillery field. So I was like, oh, that's for y'all, not for me.
Dang.
But yeah.
That's interesting. Wow. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support. Oh, you want a funny story? So this is probably like one of my worst times in my boot camp. So what they basically during like the second month, it's kind of like field week. So you're just in the field, you get your rifle, all your stuff. And basically one thing they always tell you is like don't touch your face because basically your hands are always dirty. And you won't get like pink eye or whatever.
Period. Your hands are always dirty.
No, yeah. So basically,
what,
literally,
yeah.
So I took that from heart since day one. So one time I ever touched my face was at nighttime. I'd be washed to a shower, wash your hands, and I would wash my face. And then basically they're like, oh, if you got pink eye, you either touched your face or you're eating ass. That's the joke. That's the joke.
Right.
So then basically we're doing like some like navigation. So here's your compass. Find these points, write it down, come back to us. And you're like, all right, cool, you found it, good job. And basically, I didn't touch my face, but I forget what happened. Like, because basically they were kicking a bunch of dust. They got a bunch of dust on my face and stuff like that. And I had baby wipes. So I'm like, oh, I can't touch my face. But I had baby wipes. So I was baby wiping around my eyes. Now I think about it, that probably wasn't the best idea. But when you're 18 in the field and you're just covered in dirt, you're like, great idea. And then with my friends, I'm like, dude, I think I have pink eye. They're like, dude, you're crazy. You're fine. And obviously at that time, I didn't have it immediately. I'm like, dude, I swear I have. Because I felt this. My eyes feeling weird, the swollenness. Like, dude, you don't have it. So then we go back, we finish it. The day's fine, I'm sleeping. I wake up in my little sleeping bag. I can't open my eyes. I was like, I knew I fucking got it. And then when I say I had pink eye, I mean I had like, my eyes were like 2 swollen vaginas on my face, oozing pus. And then my dad came to be like, you were touching your face, weren't you? I'm like, no. Well, let me know how you got it. I'm like, I didn't fucking do this.
Someone be eating.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that's not what happened. And I was hella mad because basically they're not just fucking them, they're not letting me wash my face at all. And then there's this one, and then while I'm still having pink eye, just terrible. A few days later, like the end of field week, it's called like combat. This combat things was at nighttime. It's supposed to seem like a war situation. Mm-hmm. So it's at night. We're calling through like barbed wire. They have fireworks going off. They have gunshots going. So it's basically a whole like cacophony of just noise and combat zone. And basically, I'm in the front of the line. They're looking at everyone. It's pitch black. The instructor's looking at everyone in the line. He looks at me. He's like, my eyes swollen shut, just oozing. He looks at me like, "Can you see?" I'm like, "No, sir." He's like, "Well, that sucks." And I'm crawling. I can't see. My friends are trying to help me, but it was just.
Damn.
That was one of like the worst moments.
It was a bad time.
Yeah. I can look on him now, but at that time, man, I was
terrible.
so
Yeah.
I was butthurt.